Hello everybody, hope you're having a fantastic day. Today I'm going to be doing a video showing you how to make a Bloodied build. Now this is pretty much, the same as an unyielding build, except you would probably go for a Bloodied weapon, which I'm going to show in the video, and I'm going to show like perk cards that I'm using that you might not necessarily want to use, so I'm going to point out the good ones and ones that you might want to switch up. But if you do want to copy my build, this is my special stats right here. So 4 to strength, 13 to perception, 8 endurance, 6 charisma, 10 intelligence, 6 agility, and 9 luck. So that's what you will need to set them to. And this build isn't even finished, but I'm going to get into that as well here when I explain the perk cards. So to recommend a perk card would be blocker, but before, let me show you my legendary perks. They're not all fully leveled up, which I'm going to show, and I do plan on getting strong back level 4, and yeah, you can see here that they're not, finished yet. So once they are finished, I will make a video on this build, but I can pretty much tell you what it's going to look like right now. And like I said, I'm probably going to have strong back to level 4. I'm going to eventually put ricochet on as well, or better criticals, depending what I'm using under luck. Then this is again once I get these legendary perks fully leveled up. I'm also going to have Life Giver to level 4. So if you're able to use all the legendary perks maxed out, then you might want to just, do this additional stuff that I haven't done yet. This is another character I started, so I don't have all the perk points I did on my other one. I wanted to make a whole brand new one. And yes, evasive under agility I am planning on putting on as well. And once you have all those legendary perk cards all maxed out, you will be able to fit all these cards. But let's get into the perk cards that you would need for this build, for a Bloodied build. And I do highly recommend blocker because you will die more often. If you're used to using a power armor build, I would highly, recommend, just chilling a bit on the dying. It's not a huge deal. Just make sure you're, putting all your scrap away as much as possible, and you can get your loot more often than not. And I do recommend, as I was showing there, a rifle build for this, preferably Commando. And you can switch that up if you want, but then again, this is just my build. Life Giver is another one too. Like I said, I'm planning on getting that to level 4. I do recommend that for the Bloody build, and I do recommend Ironclad. And to go into the Life Giver, I know your health is low, but 20% of a higher number is better than 20% than a lower number, if that makes sense. So that's why you want Life Giver. Highly recommend Fireproof as well. They're not a must-haves, but these are ones that I would recommend for your Bloody build. Tenderizer, of course, just so you're doing a little bit more damage. Strange in Numbers is always nice under Charisma as well, too, because you will have mutations for this build as well. First Aid isn't a must. You don't need that, but I just like to have it on. I feel like it makes the Stimpaks work a little bit more. Nerd Rage. Now, this one is a must for the Bloody build. And you want to have this fully leveled up, and you will be doing more damage as long as your health is below 20%. Now, you're going to see later on in the video where I'm lowering my health, basically just filling my health bar full of rads, and you will see Nerd Rage go off. When you see Nerd Rage go off, that will be the max potential for your unyielding armor, which I will explain later as well. Action Boy isn't a must. Your AP will be amazing, but it's nice to have for the regeneration. White Knight and Adrenaline, definitely recommend these if you want to do a little bit more damage. If you're killing mobs a lot, Adrenaline's like a must. White Knight, just for your armor not to break as fast, but like again, this is my build, you don't have to do that. Class Freak, and Starch Jeans are almost a must. Starch Jeans for sure, and Class Freak is pretty much a must as well too, just to not have as many negative effects from the mutations, which I'm about to show you here. And just keeping in mind, again, you can switch up a lot of these. Just, you need Nerd Rage, is pretty much, the biggest perk card that you're going to be using for the Bloody build. Make sure you have that on. Now for serums or mutations, I would recommend Adrenal Reaction and Herd Mentality. All the other ones you don't need that you're seeing here, but they're definitely recommended. Carnivore, Marsupial, Scaly Skin, Speed Demon will definitely help you out, but it doesn't really have much to do with the Bloody build. Herd Mentality does, because you're going to get some more stats, and Adrenal as you're going to do more damage with lower health. Now, of course, like I said, with a bloody build, you're going to need a full set of unyielding armor. Like, you don't have to have the full set, but you're going to want a full set, because each piece of armor adds +3 to all stats, and, you know, that's going to add up with each piece, right? So 5 pieces times 3 is 15 extra stats to, or sorry, which is 15 extra points to each one of your stats. So it does add up. You're going to want the full set. And just to point out, increased action point refresh speed is a really good other effect if you can get on your unyielding armor. I have an unyielding video as well. I'll probably put in the description if you want to know a little bit more about an unyielding armor set. But just to point out, you know, action points refresh is a great one. You can see I have it on 2 pieces here. Ammo weighs less, weapons weigh less is another good one. Receive 7% less explosion is a great one as well. Now, to get into a bloody build, you're obviously going to want a bloodied weapon. So I'm going to show you a bloodied, faster fire rate, 25 or 250 damage resistance while reloading railway rifle. And you're going to see the damage that it can do with this build, just to show it off a little bit. I do have a bloodied AK, but I didn't really want to get into this. The railway shows you more than enough damage that you can do. And, you know, of course it changes if you're going to, you know, do a sneak commando as well. This isn't a sneak commando. This is more of like a critical commando build I was using here. You can see my criticals are going off. But you'll see how fast that, you know, I just destroy the behemoth here. You know, if I didn't have to reload, that'd be a lot better, which is why I like quad as well. But just to show you the damage that does, it's just insane. Like regular enemies, like super mutants, like they're not even going to have a chance. It's, you know, you can probably kill about 3 a clip if it's just mob enemies. So extremely overpowered. If you want a bloody build, I would recommend a bloodied gun. It's not 100% necessary, but it's definitely a bonus. Now, I wanted to show you too some of the other reasons why you would want a bloodied build. And that is because you will have, for one reason, you will have a lot more carry weight with the unyielding armor. And you can see here, as I lower my health, you can see that I gain almost 100 extra carry weight. And that's because of all the extra stats that are under strength. More strength, more carry weight. And by stats, you'll see what I mean here. I had my friend lower my health while I had the stats up here, and you can see them just jump as he lowers my health. And, you know, all of this stuff helps, like agility, like I'm going to show you, you can run around forever. Intelligence being high, you'll rank up a lot faster, or, oh my god, faster. Strength, you know, like I said, you will have a lot more carry weight. It's just, you know, a fair trade for dying a lot. I wanted to stress that you will die a lot with this build, but it's just extremely convenient. And as you can see here, like I did like 2 laps around Morgantown Airport here, and yeah, I still wasn't slowing down. Another good reason to have a bloodied build. Like I said, ranking up fast, it'll definitely help you with that as well, because each point of intelligence helps you rank up faster. I'm not sure the actual stat. It's probably around 15 to 25 extra XP per intelligence points, something like that. And yeah, that's pretty much it, everybody. It's not hard to do this build other than getting the full set of unyielding armor. And just keep in mind, if you don't get like a full set of Secret Service, or, you know, even the Botsmith armor or something, you know, like a good armor set, you will be dying a lot more. If you can get that full set of Secret Service armor, just to name it, a good set of armor, and you get the Betrest on it, and you get, you know, whatever else, you know, going with it, everything adds up, and you will notice that you will be dying less often as you continue building this build. It's the case of a lot of little things add up for a bloodied build. And yeah, you know, thanks everybody again for all the support on the channel, and I hope this helps you, you know, maybe make a bloodied build or even consider it. Thank you so much for watching, everyone. Take care.